Vertical shafts bordered the construction to a depth of more than 15 meters. For the morning prayers, the religious cover themselves with a shawl, the talit, and attach phylacteries, two small boxes containing extracts of Pentateuch, to their hands and foreheads. The Torah, or written law, contains the teachings that God delivered to Moses on Mount Sinai. It is usually brought for processions at the Wailing Wall. The Talmud, or spoken law, interprets the texts from the Torah. This contains 613 commandments to respect. Milah, or circumcision, is performed on the 8th day after birth. At 13, reading the Torah, the male child takes his bar mitzvah and becomes an adult. The top of the Mount of Olives has one of the most magnificent views of the Old Town. Centuries ago, the nomadic desert Hebrews marked their graves with stones rather than flowers. This tradition has been preserved even in large towns. This Jewish cemetery is the biggest necropolis on the Mount of Olives. Its establishment can be traced back 2,000 years. The cemetery was partially destroyed in 1948, while it was in the zone controlled by the Arab Legion. It was restored in 1967, when the Israelis again occupied the West Bank. This is where Jesus passed by on Palm Sunday. Christ and his apostles went up to the Mount of Olives and spent the night there. According to the evangelists, the Son of God agonized over the fate to which he was doomed. Later, a group of soldiers came to arrest him. After his passion and resurrection, he ascended from this spot. A small cross protects the footprint he left behind just before going to heaven. Christians have venerated this spot since the Byzantine era and constructed several sanctuaries. The cloister of the Paternoster